Good afternoon. My name is Niko House, host of the political radio show Mikasa is Hukasa. And there's been a lot of talk recently about the climate accords in Paris that Trump is currently pulled out of. Now, of course, the gut-wrenching reaction is, oh my God, I can't believe it. Trump is anti-climate change, or he doesn't believe in climate change, or things like that you normally hear. And of course, once CNN had reported on this, I knew to do some research. But no, this is actually something I've been very interested in because my best friend is a climate scientist, if you will, atmospheric scientist more specifically. We talk about climate change all the time, and we have been actually researching this, and an article immediately came to mind. So let's be very clear. Climate change is real. Now, the severity that we can affect it, still up for discussion, still up for debate, but it's not going to stop. We can slow it down, but it's not going to stop because climate change is obviously historic. Like, there's always been massive shifts in climate. Now, I'm sure that we've affected it in some way thus far, but Trump, from the political side, does have ample reason to believe that the climate accords may not be on the up and up, as we have tended to see over time with things that could eventually make someone a lot of money. Because if you don't think renewable energy is going to make some people a lot of money, you are dead wrong, ladies and gentlemen. So, an article from The Observer actually talks about this, and I'm going to be covering this in greater detail as the time goes on, but just for this video, we're going to talk about this article. Dr. Bates actually calls out the Paris Accords, saying that they're basing a lot of their signing off of falsified, inaccurate, inflated data. And it was a big deal. The FOAA, which is I believe the Federal Oceanic Aquatic Association, or something to that extent, God forgive me. But yeah, the FOAA, they were using readings from boats that are known to be inaccurate, known to be inflated. So the sea levels, wrong. Heat in the ocean, wrong. This isn't some random doctor either. Dr. Bates, I'll post the article, of course. You can read it. Do your own research. Now, don't get me wrong. Trump's opinion on climate change is a little for me. I wouldn't say it's not real. Like I said, I 100% believe in climate change. But I also have learned really fast that everything is not what it seems, ladies and gentlemen. Just because everybody's doing it doesn't mean it needs to be done in this particular fashion. And once again, we are seeing another example of CNN saying Trump's anti-climate change without actually talking about important articles like this one, where Trump would almost have a reason at this point to say, hold on. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe in climate change, but I am going to say this. I'm not going to just sign something with incomplete data. Because I'm sure if I've read this, that he's at least read this, or heard about this, or spoken to this Dr. Yates, or Bates, excuse me. We got a lot. This is going to take up a lot of time, and so that's why I don't want to do all the analysis on this situation in one video, but we're going to get deeper, because it does get deeper. The money involved, the people involved, Dr. Bates, the NOAA, who has the most profit. It's a crazy rabbit hole, and that's why, you know, there are a lot of people think it's, you know, the whole globalization thing, the world government, one world government type situation. Situations like this, there's no such thing as free trade agreements, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the first things I learned in economics. It's one thing, the first things I learned in political science. No such thing as a free trade agreement. There's no such thing as a, you know, it's just essentially limiting anything that's like this, because this would affect trade, obviously. The climate change accord, this would be, I would think it would be considered a trade agreement. You're limiting and you're regulating, and certain people are going to profit and some people are going to be hurt. It's always ironic that the enemies of the West are usually the ones that end up being hurt. Like I said, the rabbit hole gets deeper. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, share your opinion. What do you think Do you think Trump was right or wrong for pulling out of the Paris Accords? Let me know what you think. Always remember, find your balance. Peace.